Under a sky heavy with grief but filled with spirit, Waalitj Marawar West Coast rose not just for points but for something far more meaningful. This wasn't just a football match. This was a tribute, a farewell, a collective heartbeat of a club and a community mourning the loss of one of its own. Adam Selwood, Premiership hero, teammate, mentor, brother, not just in blood but in spirit, was remembered the only way the Eagles knew how, by playing with heart, grit, and soul. At just 41 years old, Adam Selwood was taken from this world. The loss shook the West Coast family to its core. Players past and present felt the tremor. But grief does something in sport: it binds. It sharpens the focus. It lifts tired legs and fuels worn bodies. Before the ball bounced, before the first tackle was laid, a tribute wrapped the stadium in silence. A silence more powerful than any roar. A silence that carried memories, tears, respect. Jamie Cripps, once a teammate, stood with tears in his eyes. He wasn't alone. The emotion was thick, raw, unfiltered. Then the siren sounded, and Waalitj Marawar came alive. They led at every change. Not because they had to, but because they wanted to. Because this was for Selwood. Every handball, every smother, every shepherd, a tribute. The final score read 16.12, 108 to 12.880. But that number doesn't tell the full story. It doesn't show the way Oscar Allen, captain and soul of the team, stood post-game and spoke from the heart. "It's great to win a game of footy," he began. "But we've lost a legend of our club." He didn't talk tactics. He talked truth. "I just want to send all love and support to the Selwood family." Then he peeled back the curtain. Behind the brave face, Allen revealed a battle of his own. "I've struggled with my own mental battles this year. I've been so fortunate to have such a great support group." His message was crystal: mental health matters. Footy is a game. Life is not. To those struggling, he offered this: please reach out. Helplines, friends, someone. Anyone. The crowd heard it. The nation heard it. And perhaps, someone in that crowd or watching at home finally found the courage to speak. "This was more than just footy," Allen said. "This is about the West Coast community. We've lost one of our own." And they honored him, not with silence, but with action. This was also a milestone for Andrew McQualter, who finally notched his first win as Eagles head coach, after a grueling 0-9 start. But he wasn't thinking about himself. "I want to pay my respects to the Selwood family," McQualter said. "Adam had a huge influence on our club. So many people here today were shaped by him." He didn't want to lead players through a playbook. He wanted to lead them through their pain. "We were just open and honest and raw," he admitted. "There's no guidebook on how to process something like this. So instead, he asked just one thing. Play with the right spirit. Put your emotions into being a great teammate, like Adam was." And they did. Every second of that game echoed the Selwood standard: selfless, tough, loyal. Across the competition, the emotion rippled. North Melbourne broke a curse of their own, winning at the MCG for the first time since 2017, toppling Richmond by 4 points in a thrilling finish. Elsewhere, Melbourne delivered a stunning upset, overturning a three-quarter-time deficit to beat Brisbane Lions at the Gabba, proving that resilience isn't just a word, it's a way of life. But back in Perth, it wasn't just a match. It was a mission. A mission to honour a man who gave so much to his club, to his teammates, to the game. And on this day, with hearts heavy but resolve unshaken, Waalitj Marawar stood tall. They played for Selwood. They played like Selwood. And in doing so, they made sure his legacy didn't just live on, it roared.